Kanina napag-usapan natin yung pagmamanman ng tao sa kilos ng mga senator judges. Senator Amy, Senator Bato, sumama sa Malaysia kay VP Sara, which is tantamount to saying na paano ka magiging cold, neutral, and impartial kung gano'n. Meron naman mga nagsasabi na how can Senator Riza be cold, neutral, and impartial? Napaka-vocal niyang critic sa mga Dutertes. And then you have a sector naman which is very suspicious of the moves of the Senate President. Ang gulo.
Yeah.
Depende kung nasaan ka. Ikaw naman, na taong bayan, nanonood, at coming from an election, klaro kung nasaan ang boto mo. Meron ka na ring opinion kung nasaan ka pagdating dito sa impeachment case. It's difficult.
I really respect if it will be confusing for the younger ones. Because it's confusing for us. Samantalang nung 80s, 90s at 2000s, clear lahat yan, Kuya Boy, di ba? Nung time na yon, any appearance of impropriety, iiwasan natin. Di ba? Pag judge ka, kahit kapatid ng, or biyenan mo yun, or whatever, either inhibit ka, or, but again, sui generis, yung korte.
Oo.
Pag nag-inhibit, di ba? We can say pareho silang mali, we cannot comment. Kaya nga sabi nga ni Senator Cheese, di ba? Sa ordinary court, meron kasi tinatawag na voluntary inhibition at meron din yung pwede kang i-force yung ma-inhibit siya. At pag ayaw niya, you can go to a higher court. Walang ganun sa Senado eh. Kasi nga, pag nag-inhibit ang more than 8, Kuya Boy, acquitted na yun.
That's tantamount on acquittal.
Yes, kasi you need 16 eh. So far yun ang interpretation, that you need 2/3 and absolute yung 2/3 na 16. So if 9 of the members say, inhibit ako or masyadong magulo yan, out ako, 15 ka lang, so hindi mo makukonvict.
Okay.
Diba? So, ibang klase, Kuya Boy. And you know, when, to be fair to lahat ng gumawa ng Constitution, during that time, you had opinion pages. And we had really great thinkers during that time, diba, that helped us form opinions. But you didn't have social media. So you probably had what, 70 million Filipinos noon, but you probably heard the opinion of what, 100, 200, diba? And then through the rallies, you will show, and through the ballot, kung suportado ka, hindi. Pero ngayon, Kuya Boy, kung 111 million Filipinos at lahat yan may cellphone, or at least dun sa 18 above, lahat yan may opinion.
At saka kung gagamitin mong social media at ang telepono mo, may algorithm ka na kung halimbawa ikay kumikiling dito at ikay laban sa Duterte, ang napapanood mo na komentaryo.
Doon nga ako naawa, babalikan ko lang, Kuya Boy. Doon ako naawa kay Senator Joel because he's like a younger brother talaga to me. Because remember, he ran in the ticket of President Pinoy endorsing Senator Mar, and then naging VP si Congresswoman Lenny din, di ba? Pero actually, hindi siya malapit sa kalahati noon. Then, DOJ Secretary De Lima filed a case with him that proved to be walang laman, no? But long story short, yung algorithm niya, nandun more sa grupong yon. On the other hand, hindi naman siya against yung mga DDS at Duterte. But when he showed me yung phone niya, sabi niya, Brad, ba't ganon? Kayo may galit, may kakampi. Ba't sa akin parehong galit? Because nga yung algorithm medyo nagulo eh. So, for example, panahon ni Senator Migs, hindi naman admin, hindi naman opposition si Senator Joel, but majority leader siya eh. So, i-assume mo na admin. O ngayon, he's our de facto majority leader, so i-assume mo rin na kung ano sabihin ng Senate President. Pero hindi ganon. He's just acting as Senate President. To your point na yung algorithm can go crazy.
Correct.
And ito pa masama, Kuya Boy. Pag may ginawa ka at yung algorithm mo kampi sa'yo, you might think tama ka.
Tama. Oo. And I was about to say that dahil nasa gitna ang impeachment trial na ito with this very real problem of hindi pa nag-uumpisa ang trial or sa kalagitnaan ng trial, I can imagine na ako, meron akong posisyon, ina-affirm pa ako ng aking algorithm na tama ako dahil, so, I don't know how the Senate is going to manage
I'll use the word, Kuya Boy, navigate. Kasi if I
right.
may just
Oo.
say this out of love for my country and my people and our people, di ba? Alam mo, public opinion changes. Madali lang sabihin na mas maingay kayo ngayon, mas maingay kayo, mas marami kami, mas marami. But public opinion evolves and changes with what we do. Di ba? Baka itong artista na to, pinaka-moral, etc. But the next day, nagalit, nanampal, nag-road rage. Suddenly, the next day, yung opinion, you can't just say na...
Naniniwala ka, Alan, na may mga mangyayari, na may mga black swans, ika nga, na mangyayari sa trial na ito?
Sa bansa,
We
Kuya
don't
Boy,
know, no?
sa bansa and sa world. I mean,
Yeah.
Kuya Boy, kung tinanong mo ako nung February 5, ibang-iba sagot ko. From the time na inaresto nila si
Right.
PRD. Kung June 2, tinanong mo ako, ibang-iba. Kasi yung weekend na yon, Kuya Boy, yung June 2 hanggang June 8, grabe yung opinion din at naglabasan yung ibang hindi nagsasalita. So yes, some of these are people who have not made their voice heard and then, so hindi nag-iba. They just spoke louder. But meron ding na-sway
Right.
one argument or
Pero
the
may
other.
programa ba, may plano ba ang Senado na i-address ang problemang ito to, not naman convince, but to, assure people, ang taong bayan na impartial, cold, at neutral kaming mga senator judges? Is that, do you have a program for that?
I think we're all individually trying. But unless kasi we surrender our autonomy as individual senators, di ba? Ang
Tama,
hirap, di ba? Kasi,
Pero ang tanong ko kasi bilang mamamayan, ano ang pamantayan ko sa isang judge na fair? How would I know na impartial ang senator judge na ito?
napakahirap sa kasong ito kasi nga, if you heard Senator Amy speak, di ba? For her, sinabi niya ang cold judgment niya, politika din lang to. So ang definition niya nung fairness, iba eh. And I would assume
Political.
some people... review niyo yung sinabi niya nung,
Correct, I will.
nung that day, di ba? Kuya Boy? At first, nagulat din ako, but thinking about it, di ba? Kasi if everyone agrees that it's a fair impeachment, fair, etc. yan, so we can all agree on what's fair. But if one side says na, no, the whole thing is a setup, is a kangaroo, so everyone has used circus, palabas, moro-moro. Wala pa naman ako narinig na nagsabing kangaroo court, di ba? In the future, depende sa decision, pwedeng may magsabi. But yun ang problema nga, Kuya Boy, yung sense of fairness, likha sa Pinoy yun. But what is fair, nagkakahati-hati tayo ngayon.
Okay. You've been very visible as a Christian leader, grounded on morals and values. How will this come into play insofar as, in the end, how will this play into your judgment as a judge?
I'm happy you said that, Kuya Boy, kasi marami din nag-misinterpret nung isang hearing, yung ICC hearing nung sinabi ko, di ba, na I am an ambassador of Christ. Let me tell you that context. That context is simple. All of us, whether Catholics, evangelical, whether conservative, whether liberal sa mga churches natin, basta Christian tayo, yun ang nakalagay sa Bible, you're an ambassador. Galing ako sa DFA naging Secretary of Foreign Affairs. So, doon ko natutunan na, pag ikaw ambassador, wala kang say, wala kang opinion. Kung ano opinion ng bansa mo, yun yun. Okay, having said that, Kuya Boy, as a Christian, you're given principles. Diba? Principles about justice, about integrity. May 10 commandments, for example, Kuya Boy, na thou shall not steal. So what I meant by that is that if someone steals, as a Christian, I have to call that stealing. Diba? So if someone comes to me na, boss, kapatid mo naman yun, kapartido mo naman, hiniram lang naman yun, hindi niya ninakaw. Paano niya hiniram? Binilan niya ng bahay, ng kotse, ng yate. Hindi hiram yun, ninakaw niya yun. Diba? So, Kuya Boy, I think the identity will come. And that's why nga harsh din yung judgment pag nag-proclaim ka na you're, for example, kay Robin, when he says a good Muslim, sinabi nung anak. Diba? Ako naman, when I say a Christian, it's double-sided. Diba? Kasi as a Christian, sabi doon, always, diba, always honor God, always kumbaga sa Tagalog siya, ibabandera mo parati kasi siya yung central sa buhay mo eh. Having said that, values ang papasok. Ang problema, pag nagdi-disagree ang kapwa mo. So, pag nagdi-disagree ang kapwa Muslim kay Robin, medyo harsh yung salita. Pag nagdi-disagree ang kapwa Kristiyano sa akin, harsh din. But if you ask me how does it come to play, simple lang. Yung judgment ko shouldn't be done on politics. It should be on biblical principles. So, is that pakikialam ng religion? Hindi. Kasi wala namang pare, wala namang pastor, wala namang nagsasabi sa akin, vote yes or no, or ganito, or ganyan. It's just basic principles of truth, integrity, justice, accountability.
I just want to move to, well, somebody said it's an elephant in the room. Sa nagdaang 2025 elections, nakita ng taong bayan at ng mga politiko kung gaano kalaki pa rin ang influence ni former President Duterte. Ang point dito ay ang mga sinuportahan niyang mga kandidato ay napakarami ang nanalo. Let's talk about the Senate. Seto Bongo, Bato de la Rosa, Amy Marcos, Camille Villar, Marcoleta, at maraming mga local at national positions. Some would say, Alan, that political pragmatism dictates that some senators, not all, may tiptoe around the vice president, lalo na yung may mga plano. Pero the short question there is, marami ba, meron bang mga senador na takot sa mga Duterte?
Well, unang-una, Kuya Boy, yung context na 2025, eto nangyari. I will just state first na normal sa Senado yon. Hindi mo na kailangan ng 2025, hindi mo kailangan na na-arresto si President Duterte, yung emotional. So, sa bawat alimbawa, Kuya Boy, nung si Duterte nanalo, maraming nagtiptoe eh. Di ba? Kaya nga masama loob nung ibang stalwarts ng PDP Duterte ngayon. Kasi sabi, pinupuri niyo pa kami sa Congress ngayon kayo pa nag-uusig sa amin. Oh. Nung nanalo si President Marcos, some people expected me to be harsher and to be the minority leader. But sabi ko, inelect ng tao. So yung tiptoeing, Kuya Boy, walking fast, running, tiptoeing is part of our daily routine. Pag tulog ang asawa mo, tiptoe ka muna. Pag gising lahat ng tao, nandiyan yung mga bata, takbuhan kayo. So, but I think yung essence nung sinasabi mo, Kuya Boy, is that are we doing it for VP Sara or etc. ganyan. Again, Kuya Boy, unparliamentary kasi masama na bigyan mo ng motibo lahat, di ba? Pero what I can say is, Kuya Boy, I think it will be hypocrisy and parang imposible naman kung sasabihin natin hindi nag-factor in
Na walang
lahat
political
yan.
consideration.
Whether ikaw ay nasa media, whether ikaw nasa politika, whether ikaw nasa business. By the way, Kuya Boy, no, in the middle of the campaign, syempre, binabantayan ko yung campaign ng ate ko. Ako naman ang mas political in terms of elections, di ba? May kausap ako na sinabi nga niya na I didn't see the study, but sinabi niya, like any other president, President Duterte retired as one of the highest, but like any other president, over time naman, yung core support mo nandoon, pero no. Pero yung talaga, nung inaresto, hindi lang talaga umano yung support, pati yung emosyon. So like ako, nakipagkwentuhan ako sa staff ko, may isang staff na sinabi niya sa akin, Sir ha, alam mo naman ako, sumama ako sa'yo. Eto ng 2023. Sir, hindi naman ako Duterte. Pero sir, nung nahuli, sir, I don't know if he said naiyak o naluha siya. So I mean, Kuya Boy, don't tell me to anyone, no? So for example, babalik-tarin ko naman, di ba? Doon ba kila Senator Risa, kila Mayor ngayon, Lenny, former Vice President Lenny, doon ba kila Senator Kiko and the rest? Hindi ba factor ngayon na may resurgence din sila, na maganda yung suporta nila this last election, na marami nang tumitira kay Duterte. So politics goes both ways, di ba?
Allowed pa rin ba mga senator judges to do interviews, to make commentary on...
unless may gag order.
Okay.
Kaya nga ano, Kuya Boy, para kaming tumutulay sa alambre talaga na konting misbalance. Ang difference kasi, Kuya Boy, dati, todo yung public opinion pagtingin lang mali. Ngayon kasi parang tie dahil nga sa social media
Right.
algorithm. But for example, sa Senate President, hindi siya pwedeng tumahimik kasi siya ang Senate President eh. 'Di ba? So yun. So I mean, for me, fair
At
game.
kailangan may clarity.
Yeah, but ang
Sa
point ko,
dami ng ingay.
criticize him sa stand niya.
Oo.
Kasi kung tama stand niya, purihin mo. Pag mali stand niya, criticize mo. Pero kung sinasabi lang niya kung anong pwede at hindi, it's just a statement of fact eh. Di ba? So, hindi niya sinasabing yun ang dapat gawin.
Okay.
Di ba?
Yung summons,
Ganon din ako. I may disagree with Senator Coco, Senator Risa, pero pag nag-state lang sila ng fact, Senator De Lima, I think there's very little we agree on. Most of the things we disagree. Pero pag nagsabi lang siya na pwede at hindi, and na ano siya, sasabihin ko rin na, hindi, sinabi lang naman niya, pwede. Di ba?
okay. Last hour, sinagot yung summons ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Ilan sa kanyang mga sinabi ay, she demanded that the cases versus her be dropped. The complaint is an abuse of the impeachment process. Wala naman daw statements of ultimate facts. Stripped of its factual and legal conclusions, it's just a scrap of paper. Remanding the case removes the responsibility to answer them, and there are no impeachment articles present in the court dahil na naibalik doon sa Kongreso. What are your thoughts? Can you comment on this?
No, I'll tell you kasi, Kuya Boy, sa experience lang.
Aha.
Kasi matagal na ako sa Kongreso at matagal na rin akong abogado. Actually, walang bago dyan. Yan ay mga language ng mga abogado, mere scrap of paper, etc. It's fighting for their side. So I can comment on the merits, but ibig sabihin yung sa mga kababayan, be active but be patient kasi you'll be seeing more of that, no? Not only in the impeachment but as we get up to 2028 kasi nga naging toxic na ulit yung ating politika. Parang ano to, Kuya Boy, di ba? Parang nag-aaway ka kung sinong gagamit ng well. Nandun na tayo sa lasunin mo na yung well para lahat ng gumamit.
Okay.
So medyo mabigat yung ngayon. But siguro, Kuya Boy, I'll share with you isang hugot ko from experience, no? Kasi, and of course, I don't know if this can be verified or it's verified, but long after kasi yung impeachment ni former CJ Corona, and to be fair, di ba, yung nagkaroon ng court proceedings dyan at napawalang sala siya dun sa graft and corruption or basta't may technical yan, i-google nyo na lang, nandyan naman yan. Yung maraming storya kasing lumabas na initially hesitant or yung magiging boto is to acquit. But may mga pangyayari, may mga nasabi, nagawa, na nagbago. So yun ngayon ang pinanghuhugutan nung iba na mag-trial ka lang kasi pag lumabas dyan, di ba? Or ibalik mo kasi wala naman ako dun I was in Congress pero wala naman ako dun sa impeachment court kasi my dad was a senator judge yung kay President Erap. Di ba ganun din? Di ba yung second envelope, parang sure na sila, panalo sila sa botohan pero nag-people power naman yung tao. So may ganun ngayon, Kuya Boy. So that's an example of the heightened political emotions, etc. No? But compared before, not only with social media, but lawyers have learned how to use di ba, may Quadcom ka, may Tricom, so marami pang lalabas dito and it will be emotional. Sa akin lang, i-balance lang natin with yung real needs ng ating, ngayon, pasukan. Ilan sa mga kababayan natin nahihirapan sa pag-aaral ng mga anak? Ilan estudyante yung, di ba, na-news recently, walang kuryente ibang schools, walang connection, may magdo-donate ng computer, wala namang internet. So it's real, Kuya Boy.
Okay.
So it's real that we have to do everything to hold people accountable. It's real na dapat ang Senado will come out of this. Sinabi ko yung Kuya Boy nung tahimik lahat that the Senate is also on trial.
Right.
Di ba?
I heard you say that.
Yeah. Having said that, di ba, there are also real problems. So we have to find a way to, tingnan mo, Kuya Boy, yung lahat ng ibang bansa, magkakagulo kung may kudeta. Except Thailand. Why? Kasi, na-find na nila yung way na it's part of their system, pero tuloy ang negosyo, tuloy ang public service. But it's still disruptive, Kuya Boy, but not to the point na tigil lahat. So, we have to learn. Magulo emotional, madumi ang politika sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
And we have to learn to deal with it. And we have to make it cleaner. We have to make it less confusing. But sometimes, Kuya Boy, dadaan ka muna dun sa mas confusing bago luminaw.
Oo. At dapat patuloy ang pagmanman. We have to continue our vigilance. Pero dapat bukas, nakikinig, at bukas ang puso at isipan.
Siguro ang request ko, Kuya Boy, kung kung may genie tayo kaharap at sabing one wish, no? Sana may mga statesmen and stateswomen, yung parang what's the right word? Diba? Kasi parati na lang parang, Senado, bakit hindi kayo? Yung mga politikong binabanggit nyo, may mga pinagdaanan din yan. Diba? But ang point ko, sana may mga magbigay ng mga opinion, then na mas marami na klarong na hindi rin political at meron naman, Kuya Boy, hindi lang lumulutang. Kasi ngayon 'di ba, parang sa social media mas matapang ka, 'di ba? Or parang nung 'di ba, nung bawal pa yung wala pang mga Netflix, mas maghubad ka, mas papanoorin ka. So but we need people with not calm voices, but voices that are just what's right, what's legal, what's to guide all of us. Kahit kami sa Senado, nagbabasa din naman kami. Nakikinig din naman kami. Kaya lang kung panay mura naman yung pinaabot mo, bakit naman kami makikinig?
Again, bumabalik ako sa algorithm. Kasi meron naman, Justice Ascuna has a different view as opposed to, let's say,
Let me agree with
Justice
you with
Uno.
Justice.
Oo.
No, kasi kay Justice Ascuna, wala siyang pakialam kung both sides magalit sa kanya. Basta't niya doon.
Right.
Ang nangyayari lang, yung one side gagamitin yung opinion niya yung kabila. But for example, Justice Ascuna, for me, he's one of those calming voices na I think all sides should read and listen to. No?
Okay. Uling katanungan. Senator Bongo was quoted to have said na, I know you know the context. Di naman makakain itong impeachment trial na ito. Pero I think the question is, gaano ba kahalaga ang impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa taong bayan?
Any impeachment case, any holding of accountability. Sa isang show natin sa CIA with BA Kuya Boy, di ba, nabanggit ko na I was talking to a person I admire at sinabi niya sa akin, Alan, napansin mo ba? Sa mga bansa, of course she said it in English kasi hindi siya taga-Pilipinas, but sabi niya, Alan, did you notice that any country where stealing, cheating, and lying is a big issue, that country develops. But in all countries where parang konting daya, okay lang. Everyone lies, okay lang. Sino bang hindi nagnanakaw? So, pabayaan mo. What happens, it gets worse. So yes, Kuya Boy, I've been dwelling on that ilan months na. Kasi minsan, di ba, parang may hypocrisy pag sinabi mong, magnanakaw. May nagsabi nga na, former cabinet member na, mag-uwi ka lang ng paperclip galing sa opisina mo. Technically, nagnakaw ka rin di ba? Nag-uwi ka ng bond paper na dapat sa opisina, pinangsulat mo sa anak mo. Technically. But, yun, Kuya Boy, medyo gumulo yung ating politika. But, so to answer your question, it's any issue of accountability is important. But how we handle it is also important. So, the context for me, di na just to post kasi yung extreme To be fair kila Senator Coco, never naman niya sinabing hindi importante yung ibang bills. And to be fair kay Bongo, ang tingin ko ang context naman nila at ni Senator Robin kasi nakita nila yung agenda for the next two days di ba? So when the issue is emotionally charged, we will pick what they say. That's why sa amin, kailangan mag-ingat din. Ako madalas ako pagalitan nila ani kasi parang, ba't mo pa sinabi yun? But Kuya Boy, you cannot also, hindi ka rin pwedeng, hindi naman plastic, pero hindi naman pwedeng yung bawat isang lumabas sa bibong, iisipin mo twice, 3 times, di ba? Hindi naman to shooting na eto script, huwag ka na mag-add. So, we also have to excuse each other ng konti. So, I disagree with many senators, but I found it enriching to be able to listen to them and to be able to go up and then pwede bang ganito, pwedeng hindi. Ngayon, history na lang mag-judge kung tama yung collective decision namin.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat.